So boom, what is up you guys? This is Mick with Fresh from the Flea, and I'm bringing you guys a different kind of video here. It pretty much has to do with my thrift finds through the week that I didn't show on camera. And let's just get into it. So this one was crazy. I stopped into a Salvation Army spur of the moment. It turns out it was a sale day. It was a 50% half off sale day, and the hats were only $1. And I literally went straight to the hats. I'm a hat guy. If you guys realize, every single video you guys see me with a hat. So I checked in the tub, didn't find too much, and I came upon one piece. One exact piece. Blew my mind when I found it. It is the 90s Brother Man snapback. On the front it does say colorblind, and then right on the back it says Brother Man, and on the inside it had the actual material tag. So in 2011 they were remade, and the difference between that and this is that I believe American Needle redid them, and the actual snaps on the back for the remake would have been red and green, you know, given that flavorful, like colorful snapback look. So I posted a meetup. I got a bunch of fluctuation of likes and a few comments. If you guys remember the TV show Living Single, it aired from 1993, 1998. A big name from there, Queen Latifah. I grew up with that TV show actually being on one of those. I believe when the cartoons ended, you know, that show would come on, and you know, I would watch it every once in a while. Again, shout out Vintage Cop Shop. Check out the Instagram. They tagged me in a post immediately, and they actually put up a picture of the character Obi. The character Obi, he's actually seen wearing the hat, and they said he was wearing it multiple times, but that was awesome seeing the picture. I even put myself in the picture, but really awesome seeing that, and that's true 90s wear right there. You know, it's a great come up for $1. Very happy with it. So at the same spot, it was 50% off, and I did go through the racks finally. After all that stuff, I went through the racks, and I did find something hiding in the actual coats, like the suits. It was a vintage 90s TNF. If this was my size, I would have kept it because I do have a yellow one, but that's the Gore-Tex one. This one, on the other hand, just nice and blue and black. Decent condition. No tears or anything like that, but it is a size small, and it almost fits like a medium pretty much because, you know, that parka zip up. So in the pictures in there, it looks super clean. Crazy thing about it was it actually was listed for $10, $9.99, because of the 50% off. I did buy it for $5. So all in all, that was a $6 pickup right there, and that was just from one spot. Thank you, Salvation Army. So this is a very local piece right here. It is a vintage polo anorak, and it was awesome, picking up for $8.99 at the spot. It is a size XL. It is pretty big because as well as being an anorak, it's kind of like lengthy, like a parka. So it's kind of weird. It's got this big hood. Love the fact it's got like diagonal pockets. You could definitely see this thing being worn by a sportsman or whatever. And what's crazy about it, it's got that little patch right in the bottom left side, and it does say Polo Sport in that classic Polo Sport logo. The patchwork is insane. Even it being that small, it's just incredible, man, for the age. Finding it, coming up on it, this is what I call attention to detail, because I believe that thing wasn't just placed there. It had been sit there, and people kind of pass it up because they just see pretty much it looks like a plain hooded, you know, khaki looking jacket, and that's it. The only thing that you would have to look at is the tags on the inside. The tags are actually placed lower on the back than normal, so it was a crazy come up nonetheless. Now, so I did find this one at the local Goodwill. It is a Warren for Wear Tommy Hilfiger backpack. I believe Cordura, I don't know, you know, pretty much about it too much because one of the straps were actually broken, tied together, but I did take it apart, re-sewed, everything is good. Awesome piece. It was just sitting there in the backpacks, and because of the tear, you know, I picked it up for $6, so I was very happy with it because I knew I could fix it. If I couldn't fix it, you know, I would have been kind of like this about it, but hey, gotta save it while you can. So this one was a crazy piece. I literally walked into one of these secondhand stores. I would call them a thrift store, but it's more like a boutique store. Just walked in, didn't see out on the floor, nothing. Shirts, shoes, pants, nothing. Went through the sunglasses, nothing, and I just saw a case, and in that case, it did have a tiny watch in there, and I was like, wait. I know it because the bamboo on the actual bracelet itself is just like the bamboo sunglasses that Gucci had at the time. From back then, the 6800L Gucci timepiece, bamboo. It looks great. I saw the screws in the back, I saw the actual engraving, and hey, they were only selling for $5. I just had to pick it up. Got a really big attentive likes and comments in, you know, posting that up. what can I say, right? Gucci speaks for itself. So I saved, I don't know, you can say you saved the best for last, but for me, in my book, oh my gosh, you guys. So I came up on some common projects, Achilles, suede, lows, and my size. That's the one thing. My size, the condition's incredible. Just the fact that they had one sitting out there. I can show you in the picture. They had one sitting out there. And I had to ask the lady. She didn't know. She only knew that because of what they are, the condition, they keep the one in the back. So I waited there, and she didn't bring out anything for about like almost 15 minutes. And I was like kind of bumming, like they can't find it. They don't know where it is. This has happened before. I mean, you can't have no in your heart, but the fact that things have happened before, you kind of expect it, right? So they finally come out with them, and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta see the other one, because the one could look great, the other one may have a hole in it, the heel drag's terrible, you never know. I saw both of them. Insane. They are both super clean. They are in immaculate condition. They just need to clean up right on the midsole, and the bottoms are just clean. So one of them even had the sticker, that little like made in Italy kind of sticker that's right on the bottom. I gotta say, it's crazy because the comps that go on these common projects, okay, if you guys don't know about common projects, I mean, walking here in a local or your higher end Nordstrom, and you'll find common projects, the prices go up, because I think these in general of the year and everything, when they originally dropped, I think they're around $400, and it's crazy that pretty much what you're paying for is the build materials, and that is great for a personal piece. That's what I'm talking about. And remember, I looked at the tag immediately, how much they were. They were 20 bucks, and I was happy to pay that price for the comps. Again, like I said, an insane come up at the Goodwill, okay? A lot of these thrift stores with like where they staple the tags, I usually go to these places more and more, but I'm seeing that they don't really have too many come-ups in the shoes for some reason. So there we go, you guys. I want to thank you for watching. If you guys stuck around this long, I mean, I see where you guys are at. I mean, like I said, these are fire come-ups, and I don't show them on camera, so that's why I say if you guys like daily thrifting, follow the Instagram, because I post up there all the time. And as well as that, do check out my Depop, link down below, and I'm going to say what I always say. Hit that sub for more videos to come. This is Mick from Fresh from the Flea.